Afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day. And thank you for the Ravager. Yep, Ravager. Hi, Laura. It's good to see you. How are you doing? How's the new world going? Hopefully you're having fun. A second. Just flying back to where we're building. I just needed to pick some things up from the shopping district. So I picked up some more dark oak and some magenta terracotta. You good at the moment? Awesome. Let's try not to slam into walls. It does tend to help. Just a little bit. Right. IDMC. Yeah, but it's good to see you, DMC. How are things going? Let's get back upstairs to the big bedroom. And my shulker monster is spreading. Oh, to all the mods. Okay, sorry. Acronyms. Me and acronyms, yeah. I think you were on a modded server when I popped into your channel the other day. I know you said it was a friend server, I think. Right, so we've got that. I need that for later. Let's put some of you away, and you. Now we need the light grey wool. So we can continue making the giant bed. So we got the bed frame done last time. You had fun with shenanigans, but you don't care much for the pack. Ah. Okay. I'm sorry you don't care much for the pack, but as long as you're having fun, that's the main thing. So we need to figure out how we deal with this mattress. So you should, whoops, go this way. And then we should have you here. Okay, so how far out were you? You're on the second one out. Oh, by the way, I got my date for surgery. So I go in for surgery not tomorrow, but the Saturday after. So the Monday and the Tuesday streams are the following week. I am not sure if they will happen or not. It's always fun hanging out with community, especially when there's cheeky shenanigans. Oh, definitely. It's just a hernia type operation, so it just means I'm not allowed to work at my normal job for 2 weeks, and I work as an IT support technician at a computer. As far as they're concerned, even that kind of job, I can't sit still, which means obviously streaming is kind of similar to sitting at a desk, if you know what I mean. So it's a case of not sure whether that one will go, those two will go ahead. I'm hoping they will, because I'm hoping I should be fit enough to just sit there for a couple of hours, if that makes sense. So one and then one. This was different, but I can't promise that they will take place. I just want to give you guys a heads up. Right, so am I in the right place? I'm not in the right place for this. This needs to alter. I think I should have brought this in an extra one. I think this should start here. I think I'm in the wrong location. Let's get some shears. Doing good, your work schedule's been wonky. Usual rota Monday, Fridays, but last month they've been scheduled both days. I get sometimes, what can you say, work is work. They like to shift things around a little bit. Hopefully getting used to the new schedule. Or you get back to your normal routine. Whichever works best for you. That's the main thing. Because this is technically the undersheet of the bed, I need an extra block so we can bring the quilt down the bottom and just tuck it in. Right, so let's get you. And we'll fix this. Right, so that's the third. Which meant... let's think this through properly. Right, so I can't put a block there, which means the bedding block has to go here, which means the outer bit needs to go there, which means the inner bit needs to come here. Otherwise it's not going to fit. I think I figured this out at the end of the last stream, but forgot about it. It's back to normal. Usually if you work the weekend, you're off Friday, Monday, but with inventory last week and a couple of people needing day off for graduation and the like, they had to change things a bit. Okay, am I back? I think I may be back. Let's refresh and just make sure. Yep, I'm back. Okay. Hopefully everybody can see me and hear me, and hopefully things are okay. Yep. Nope. Fingers crossed. Oh, that's the other thing I meant to say. I've been having internet issues the last day or so. I had no internet at all for all day yesterday. So the internet, the ISP came today and changed my router. And Sorry, won't be a second. Just making sure my mic's okay. No, it wasn't you this time. I think it's probably me. So, literally at 4 p.m, the ISP left my house after putting in a new router. So, fingers crossed. It's just teething issues. Because I literally had no internet all day yesterday. That's not right. I'm still wrong. So apologies for the dropout. Fingers crossed it doesn't keep happening. So you would... Right, so you're the right place there. But you're the wrong place, so you would need to be here. Which means you need to disappear. So, yep. Fun and games. It wasn't much fun because, like I said earlier, I work in IT. I couldn't work yesterday because I had no internet. I couldn't work today. I had no internet. So yeah, fun time was had by all. I was hoping it was fixed, and I'm hoping it is fixed, that it's just teething problems. Right, so one, that's not right. So it goes on to the third. Let's make sure here as well. No, this one goes on to the second. Okay. Yep, and one short. Right, so you would be here, here, and here. I don't mind it overlapping just a little bit because it's a fitted sheet, therefore it should curve around the bottom a little bit. Put some lighting down so you guys can see a bit better. Because you'd be here. Which means you need to disappear. That gives me the 3-step. Which should then give me the ability to wrap around. And then we can just skirt down here. And I've got to figure out how we light things up. We may do kind of what we did with the other quilt, where we put some doors on the sides of the quilt and have lighting hiding behind it. Because that would make sense. Right, have I picked up all the blocks? I think so. But yeah, it's been an interesting week. It was a case of, okay, They called me up Wednesday and said, this is the day for your surgery, and then the internet went down, and yeah, some weeks are like that. So is that a 4? 1, 2, 3? No. Yeah, it's right. I was thinking it was wrong. But we all have those kind of weeks. Let's get rid of you. But we're going to put a torch on the inside. I probably should in that corner over there too, because I don't want things appearing that we don't want to appear. Talk about a different kind of bed bug. Spiders and creepers and yep. Zombies. Now at the top of the bed I'm not putting in the extra block space because theoretically you wouldn't need it, because it's a fitted sheet that goes down and underneath. So I don't need the extra room at the top, I just need it at the bottom. Right, so now that we've got that, let's put you there. Right, so how far are you overlapped underneath? So you're just a 1 block underneath. I may bring it underneath by 2 rather than the 1. That way it looks like it grips a bit better. Which means you would be here, minimum. Got to get the mattress shape right. I know, I'm being picky. Yeah, so that's the bottom of the bed frame. There's going to be, so this is the fitted sheet, and then there'll be the mattress that goes in between these bits to close it off. So, oh, that's the plan anyway. So let's bring this one 2 out. Okay. Let's see how it looks. Okay, that's okay. We'll have the quilt that drapes down, kind of pokes out at the bottom here. And then overhangs at the edges as well. Thank you. So yeah, right, so 1, 2, and I don't think I have any overlap here, do I yet? So I need to bring that out to this side and round. So that would go there. And put that there so it curves round. Oops. That way it kind of looks like a fitted sheet from the bottom. Because all the fitted sheets I've ever used have been kind of curvy. underneath anyway. I guess it started out as a giant Christmas house. Technically it was just supposed to be a Christmas build. Have you seen the Christmas tree, etc.? I'm not sure how much of this build you've seen, Laura. So that is the parents' bedroom when I get it finished. In here is the kids' bedroom. I'm still working on some details. So we have, that'll be the giant bookcase, the bedside cabinet with lamp, the kids' bed, and a toy box that needs toys in it, and a checkerboard. So I need to figure out how to build a guitar on the wall. I still haven't figured that out yet. And I have to finish the roof. And then this is the landing, upstairs, whatever you want to call it. Then we've got the bathroom with a shower. I still need to put the fixtures in, like the taps and the shower head. And that's the sink. So we have a quick fly it up. So that one, the room's coming along. It still needs, there are a bunch of details that are needed. I need to put pictures on the wall in here. We have a plant pot, and we have, because I got the dimensions wrong, there's a window hiding behind there, so we just put a cupboard. Yep, kind of, yeah. And then we have the kitchen. I need to put taps in, and we need to put food in the fridge and plates on the counter, etc. And the staircase. Now, it started out with this room because it was the build we did for Christmas, with a Christmas tree, some of the players on the walls, cookies and milk. We need to put a jelly on the sofa, Scar's jelly. And we have a flickering log fireplace, and we have music under there by Doc Knox, and Half Giant did the flickering flames, and I have terrible stockings because I'm bad at those. Hi, Miss Mist. Happy Friday. Yep, your mug is still on there. And we have Christmas candles, Christmas decorations. We have a teddy bear. And we have a tango plushie. We're just showing Laura around the build, Miss Mist. A fire engine. And then outside is the house with decorations. And we have a Santa climbing up the chimney. The whole build's coming together really well. Don't get me wrong, there's still lots of bits to do. I need to figure out a way to light up the front door and a few more decorations, but, and like I say, a jelly needs to go on the sofa, and we need to build a tiny mouse just here for the mouse hole. No, there's no cable on the roof, it's just a Santa. Then we have the bubble vator for those who don't have wings, that's inside the mouse hole. And I need to figure out another mouse hole this side. which I'm probably going to do this way into... In here is going to be the closet, the wardrobe for the bedroom. So yeah, that's where we're up to, Laura. So at the moment we're working on the last big room that needs fixing. Probably a good thing. Scar the kids for life. True. But yeah, I need to figure out a jelly for the sofa, settee, whatever you want to call it. Right, so am I leaving that at 2? I think I'm leaving that at 2 on the tops and bottoms. If I do, it might be worth my doing that instead. That way it doesn't look too bulky in the corners. Yeah. I think that's better. Thank you for the gifted stuff sub to Laura Explorer, Miss Mist. So yeah, so right. That gets us that bit. We need to fill in the bottom though with the colour that we're going to use for the mattress. And I'm thinking we'll use magenta for that. Oh, that's my thought. I wish we had a half slab magenta because it would be nice just to have that little extra depth. Thank you for the meow. But I don't think we actually... The only pink is the wood. That we have, and I think that might be a little bit too bright. Whereas the magenta's a little bit of a darker colour, which should hopefully look okay from underneath. Yeah, I just wish I could bring it up. It'd be better if it was up a block. So I'm not sure I'm keen on it being flat. Is there anything I can do to fix that? Trying to think what we could potentially use. I wonder about some put some dust bunnies under here. Yep. We definitely need some dust bunnies, Miss Mist. But I do need to add the depth. It needs depth. Okay, I was going to use the magenta, but I can't add the depth with magenta, which is a shame. Where are you? Here we go. Let's try some of this. I thought the magenta would be a nice colour. It is a nice colour, It's the depth I don't like. And yes, I'm being picky. You know what I'm like. The one in the kids' bedroom was okay because I think we used a greyish colour, if I remember right. Yep, picky, definitely. I've been known to tear entire builds down if it doesn't work right. Okay, so and then if I go down, not sure this is going to work either. So the problem is if I go straight across it's going to float. So how do I fix that? Because if I put it there it's going to be flat again. In which case I may as well just use the magenta. But otherwise it's going to float and I can't have the mattress floating either. Sometimes you wish you had half slabs of all variants. I don't think this is a battle I'm going to win. Unless... Could I win by... Probably not. Nah, that won't work. I think I'm going to have to cut... Full blocks and slabs, yeah. It'd be nice to have wool slabs or magenta terracotta slabs. Well, you kinda can. I could. I've done it before. You just have to place it correctly and put string under it. Thank you, Laura. Because that would work. As long as I placed it right. Do I have any string? That's the question. By the end of the season, I swear I'll have 100,000 shulker boxes opened. We're pushing 60,000 now. If I've got any, it'll be outside under the fireplace. If I have any string, that is. I'm not sure I do. Better sleep and reset my timer. I haven't done that for a bit. Nope. Oh, we've got some of those. Those will come in handy. Oh, 2 pieces of string. 2 pieces may be enough to test with. And if it looks right, I can always get more from a spider farm. Hi, Ali. Thank you for the meow. How are you doing today? Okay, so we've only got 2, but it should be enough to test with. We may as well use the mouse hole. You good? You can't wait for the weekend? Awesome. Right, so scaffolding. Okay, so what we'd need to do from memory is that it's been a long time since I've actually used this trick. Nope, that's one too low. That's fine. It's just a matter of getting the right height. You stay there for a second. I'll come and collect you in a minute. No, that's the same height. Could have swore there was a way to do it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Because maybe I'm remembering the top rather than the bottom. which is entirely possible. Yeah, I'm remembering the top, not the bottom. I'm completely wrong. It's not the first time, won't be the last. It was definitely worth a shot though. I'd sooner try and fail at it than not try it at all. I'll never apologise for that, Laura, honestly. Never apologise for that. As people who've been here for a while know, I would prefer to try a suggestion and it fail than not tried it and find out afterwards it would have worked a lot better. So that is nothing to ever apologise for, not here. And most of the time they work out fantastic, Miss Mist. I would say 95 to 100 to 99% of the time they improve my build. There's always that 0.1 of a time where I'm being picky. Yeah, for some reason I seem to remember things. Okay. I seem to remember doing something with the wool in floating wool way back in season 3. We're on season 9 now. Just had another thought though. And that's a good thing about one suggestion. It sometimes leads on to, if it doesn't work, it leads on to a second thought. Because it's the depth that I don't like. It just needs to be have a slight depth to it. So, oops. My old trusty wrong one. Would I put them there or there? Kind of like a little frilly edge on the sheet. Yep. Then it peeks the little bit through it. Or I can move it one over and peek the grey through it. And then I've got a little bit of depth. In fact, It would probably be better on the grey, because then it's part of the sheet. Overlapping onto the mattress. Yep. So one thing triggers another thing, which leads us to something that works good. And in fact, because of us trying the carpet, I can let's get the right place. Second, let's grab a little bit more carpet. Let's just pop you down for a sec. Wrong one. Actually, it doesn't matter for those two. I need space. I need bigger inventory. Then we would get rid of you three. And this is things like this are the reason why it takes me so long to do a build. Which is cool, because I end up with something that's so much better than what I originally thought. Yep, we definitely... I Lady KB. Yeah, exactly, Laura. And then because we've got the carpet on the top, I can now hide lighting. Which will allow us to keep the colour of the mattress intact, because after so many blocks it stops showing its true colour. There we go. I think that works a lot better. Because we just have that little bit of elastic band, lace, whatever you want to call it, with the mattress and the fitted sheet and lighting hidden above. Yeah, that definitely works. Thank you so much. Let's get this filled in and we can put the bottom of the fitted sheet in. But yeah, we definitely need bigger inventory. It's the same size inventory the game's had for as long as I've been playing it, even though we've had a lot more blocks. So yeah, it would be nice to have a bit more of an inventory space. Hi Gashel. Yeah. Storage and inventory. And more slabs. Slabs, stairs, and walls for all variants. And I wouldn't mind a few more fences and gates too. But we have to be grateful for what we do get, considering we don't actually have to pay for the updates. So I should really be grateful. So that gives us that. And then we can put you here. Right. We'll put a couple away. Yep. We have half block slabs. We should also have half slabs. Lots of fun bits. I could understand when they were really limited on the amount of blocks they could have because of the coding. I fully understood it then. But once they fixed that issue, it shouldn't have particularly take long to retrofit the rest of it, but maybe I'm just being picky. Which wouldn't be anything new. Okay, so we need a whole bunch of 36. I'll take another few with us just in case. So I'm not sure how many we're going to need. And I'm not sure about this because I think I left it at... I'll double check the corner afterwards. And take out what we don't need. Okay. Lots of lighting. So let's put you in. Because if I've got the edge in, then I know I'm not putting things in the wrong spot. So how are you doing, Lady KB? And how are you doing, Gashel? It's good to see you, by the way, the pair of you. And everyone else as well, of course. Let's get this done. Okay, you. Well, that was a perfect amount, pretty much. So that's there. So I probably should have come one step. So you and you and you. Okay. And is it you? Then it should have gone you and you. I think. But I could be completely wrong. Time for lurk time. Oh, well, you have a good lurk. You take care and have a great day, okay? Laura, thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, probably. But since they fixed the issue anyway. Right, so you are 1, 2 and on the 3rd. So you are 1, 2 and on the 3rd. You should be there. And then it should step back and step out. Let's get things right. So 1, 2 on the 3rd, step back. Which would mean you would disappear and you would become a solid block. But yeah, like I say, I knew they were having issues with the block IDs. But I'm also aware Modded had all sorts of slabs, even for the glass, etc. Right, so then we go back. Okay. Switch to you. Right. That should do all of that. Let's just do the same there. We'll just make it even all the way around. Oh, getting rid of block IDs was fantastic for the game. You spent hours fixing ID conflicts when you used to roll mod packs for a group of friends. Yeah. It was... That must have been a real pain in the backside. Bless it. Not something I would have wanted to do. I need some more rockets. So let's grab... How am I doing for the wings? I better repair the wings too. Okay. So let's grab half a stack of you. You should be more than enough. There we go. Guess I better eat too before I die. because I'm going to splat into something otherwise. We all know I will. I saw a gap. Or I thought I saw a gap. I know I use way too many light blocks. I just try and keep the lighting even. And I'm really glad of Nadja's frog light farm. No such thing as too much lighting. I don't know, considering how many lighting blocks I put in this place. Dread to think how many I've put in this place. So what? Stats. Times used. Frog lights. Well, 9,400 of the purple. 6,000. 12,000. Yeah. 20 odd thousand. I know I use lighting blocks at the other base too. But yeah. What can you say? Thank you, Nash, for making a frog light farm. That's what I say. It's not the easiest thing to make, especially so early in the season that she did. Let's get this. But then how people make farms that quickly, I don't know. You need to grab another box of ochre ones, yeah. That's cool. I try to keep consistent for stuff like the doors, but sometimes you kind of have to switch to others, depending what you've got available at the time. Because some of them are hidden, so it doesn't really matter. I know I can trade with villagers for the glowstone ones too. But sometimes it's just easier to use the frog light farm. Okay. So that should give us the bottom of the bed. There we go. I think that works. Now we need the top of the bed, which isn't too bad because it's just a case of following around and filling in. After which we need to figure out how we do the quilt. Oops. At least nothing's going to be spawning in the bed. Like we said earlier, the bed bugs in this game would be a little bit interesting. Zombies, spiders. Creepers. Don't think we need any of those in the bed. Okay. So this is the top of the bed, so that's cool. We need to sort out where the pillar's going to go. Unfortunately, we can hide lighting in the pillar. It reminds you to start. Basic for light farm is pretty easy. Silverfish. Okay. Yep, silverfish would be interesting for bed bugs. How many no. Yep, could you imagine the silverfish in for the bed bugs? Yes, definitely. DMC. A good location for the invincible bed bug or silverfish, because that's what they had in the end that one season. Yeah, you can't still touch them anymore. That definitely would be interesting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can see what I mean about it. How dark the blocks get after a certain distance. Fortunately, we can correct that with a bit of hidden lighting. I remember digging in the mountain area and the number of silverfish you would get spawning. It was surprising how many of them you actually find. I guess the other thing is you can always name a silverfish. But seeing as it's a Christmas district, it may not work right with the number of counts, etc. Get you lot filled in. I know it's probably a waste of blocks because it's not going to be seen, but it also gives me a height level to work from. Which will help. Oops. You're not right. Misclicking everywhere. Okay. Then we'll go check on the pillar on the other bed and see how we did that one, because there's no point reinventing the wheel. Although we'll probably have to tailor it because the bed sizes are different. Okay. Okay, I want you in here. So what did we do with this? It was only 3 tall. Okay, so it's 3 tall by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13, 15. 15. 6, 7, 8, 10. 15 was here. Yep, 15. 15 by 1, 2. Hang on, 15 by 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 15 by 7, and yes, I noticed I'm missing a block of white wool there. 15 by 7. Okay, I need another colour of wool. And we'll grab some red as well, because it's a red kind of room with dark colours in the carpet. So So it would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 would bring to there. How far out am I? 12, 13. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's right there. And then the 3 would be here. I'll sort that out in a second. So you come in, out, in. Okay. I have some iron, don't I? Let's make another pair of shears. It'll just be easier. There we go, one. Okay. I may have to change the size. Because I'm thinking I should have a gap of at least 1 block between the pillars. Oh yeah, that won't work anyway because I've still got to come out a block. So I need to make this shorter. And then I could do the 3 here. And I left 1 block at the edge. So nope, that's not right. So we come in, out, in. Let's move that to the middle. We'll do that one's already in the middle. Okay, so that's fine. I think we're going to put some red trim . The pillar's hanging over the edge, isn't it? That's not going to work. We need to make this 1 block smaller. So if I had to make that one 1 block smaller, I also need to make this 1 block smaller. Let's go around the edge of it. Oof, that's not right either, is it? Nope. Keep putting things in the wrong places, Pendle. Well, it is what it is, so we'll just shuffle it down the bed just a little bit. It needs to come down 1 block further. That way the pillow's not overhanging the end of the mattress. So where are you? We take you. Got. Which means you should come out up to there. Okay. So you. You can go away, you can come in. You, all of you. And you would be an extra block. And that should theoretically match up. Theoretically. Okay. Okay, so that gives us that one. I'm going to have to double check that edge. I'm not sure I did it right. Nope, I didn't do it right. I messed something up. Right, so you have 1, 2, 3 come in, 1, 2. So you'd be out and in, you'd be out and in. Then you would be there. Then you would go there. Yep, that's better. Okay, so now I can pop in a lighting block here and here. We'll grab a few more. Well, it's not quite as flat on the top, and there's lighting hidden. So that's not too bad at all. Right, so you would come out as well. Now the problem is these are touching. I don't particularly like them touching. But I can't exactly make the pillars too much shorter. Otherwise they may not look right. I'm hoping these look right anyway. We'll soon check it from a distance. Right. And then we can just follow the line underneath. Oops. Yeah. I've definitely got the misclicks today. Okay, and then we will fill in again with the red. Come back. You may as well be a lighting block. I need some more red wool. Hi Malta. I don't stream tolls. Tolls is a non-streaming area, so it's a case of I work on that when I'm not streaming. But I've been without... I lost internet yesterday, bless it. And only got it back this evening. Okay, so let's put you there. Now we'll use... How are you doing, Malta? It's good to see you. Okay, I may just put an additional one around these edges. So even though they're the same colour, there is a slight height difference between them. May not make a massive difference, but I'm hoping it'll help. So let's see. Maybe up here. Let's try. Yeah, I'm not very good at flying. And I'm about to die if I'm not careful. I better eat. But yeah, I'll be working on tolls this weekend. Okay. I'll have to move that lighting block. And maybe put it here instead. Trying to squish the pillar a little bit. Because I was concerned about it all being on the same level. I can come and make your bed, huh? I'm not sold. You had to make a trip to the pharmacy, and that always messes up your routine. Yeah. I get out of bed, I make my bed, and then move on to everything else. It's the first thing I do as soon as I get out of bed. That way I don't have to bother about it for the rest of the day. I'll think about that. I'm not 100% sold. I'm just going to put the blocks back on top for the minute. And I'll figure out whether or not I decide on it. Right, so I need to check what we did with the quilt. You two. I make the bed, make coffee, feed the cats, then PC for an hour. Yep. Right, so from the edge we brought this up a little bit. Still need an extra white wool there. And we brought it in 4, 6 in total. So that kind of started at the diagonal of the bed frame. The rest of your day depends on how you feel that day. It's the way you need to be sometimes, because life and health and other things are what they are. And you can only do so much. Otherwise, you're just going to make your situation worse. So 1, 2. So here. Pretty sure it was 2. Let me just check. I must admit, today seemed a little weird because without having internet, I couldn't work. So it was a case of, okay, I'm not getting up at the... I woke up as I usually do. For weekends, I always wake up earlier than I do during the normal work week. Don't ask me why. I have yet to figure that one out. I usually get up about 7ish on a work day, but I'm usually up about 6ish on a weekend. Right, so it is on the one that's right next to the pillar. You had a follow up with a cardiologist on Tuesday? I hope everything went well. And how did it go with the pulmonary specialist? And yes, I always butcher that word. Right, so you're here. So you'd be down here. I think I need to go 1 block further down. I do, yes. Oh, you got... Apologies. Good news, by the way. Labs are looking better and the new meds are helping. So doctor was happy. That's awesome. It's good to hear, Miss Mist. It really is. Right, so I wanted this to then come out a little bit. Is it a 2? You still have to do the sleep study, but you're doing it at home. Oh, that's good. That will definitely make things easier, and not to mention you sleep at home better than you do anywhere else. Okay, so it's only 1 block and then 2 on the next one down. Because your sleep wouldn't be the same if you were trying to sleep somewhere else. It never is. Because it's not your bed and you're not as comfortable, etc. Okay, and then we can... because this then comes across. Then this will come across here. Now I just need to check what the final line is. So I know, apologies, I know it's backwards and forwards, but there's no... I don't see any point in reinventing the wheel. Okay, so if I do 2 across, then it's 2 up with another 2 on top. I may still have to alter it slightly, but so that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Oops, that's not the right place either. And I'm doing something wrong. I know I'm doing something wrong. Gonna double check that. I don't think that's right. No, that's one reason you can never sleep on a plane, even on long hauls. Next time I head across the pond, I'm going to try some of the OTC sleep aids. That was miserable being up all night for you and then arriving in London at 11 AM. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not so bad. So it was a 1 where the 2 was, should have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then where that 3 is, okay, is another 2. I don't tend to have problems sleeping on planes or even on buses. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's right. Then that's right. Then it should come out to a 2. I think. So apologies, it's going to be a little bit of backwards and forwards. The next lot were 2, but I'm not sure if it was corner, because that's only 4. You got to the hotel, watched the first Starship test flight, then promptly fell into a coma until thunder woke you up around dinner time. Yeah. Right, so it's not catty corner. It should be straight down for those 3 blocks. So that should have been straight down for 3 blocks from the one. Yeah, it's kind of... When I flew to New Zealand, I slept for 24 hours when I got there. It was a long flight, even though I tried to get a little bit of sleep. Is that right? Still doesn't feel right. So that went 3, so maybe that goes up 3 as well. We'll find out in a second. Because I think it comes out like this. But I'm not 100% sure. You'd think I would be more observant. So it came down to the corner. I've got 3 and I've got another 3 and a 1 behind it. Probably should take a screenshot, it might be easier. Actually, it doesn't. It's just literally 2 rows. It shouldn't come out any further than those 2. So it should be down and then 3. Also, why did people keep asking me for directions at Heathrow? Yes, ask the exhausted tourist who has been to the UK once before how to get where you want to go. I know how to get to my hotel, and anything past that is Google Map territory. When I was in London the other week, the amount of people who asked me for directions was amazing. It was a case of, okay, I'll look at this notice board and tell them what it says on the notice board. But if you're not used to a British Rail notice board, I can understand the whole thing of asking. Because they're not always that easy for people to understand. It's not so bad if you grew up with them. Right, so that should be 2. Then it comes out 2. Then it came in 1 for another build of 2. I think. Or did it go out one more? It may have gone out one more. No, it should go back. It should definitely go back. And from here we're going to have to wing it. Because of the way the shape is. Okay. Oops. And let's see. See how that looks. Okay. So it's because the size of the bed is different, I am going to have to play with it a bit. Probably like that. I need to sort out lighting this thing up, but if I do that, I can then light up that block there and put a little bit of carpet around this edge. And I would then have to maybe do that. Let's take a look. Nah. Okay. It's not right. Hi Alan, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Long time no see. Right, so how do I fix this? I wanted to light that up, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, because it doesn't look right. But I do need some lighting somewhere. And after deciphering Polish timetables for English ones, the English ones were easy. Yeah. But yeah, I must have had about, while I was waiting for the train to come back up north, I must have had about 2-3 people stop me and ask me when this train was due and that train was due. Bless them. Okay, so if you've got to be there, you've got to be there, but how can I hide a bit of lighting? Okay. Because you need to come up to here. Maybe I can just hide the lighting here. And hopefully it will come down far enough that it's okay. And I can always tuck in a bit of lighting further back here somewhere. Maybe here. Okay. Let's see how that looks from down below. And if it looks like a bed sheet kind of thing. I'm not sure it's... I'm kind of... We'll see. I may actually have to make it narrower. I may have to take off this block. Because of the length of the bed. That this way the sheet fold over isn't too big. I want it a reasonable size, but I don't want it to dwarf the bed either. Which would mean you would need to move to here. Oh, well, we hit the 2-hour mark again. I don't know what it is, but streaming lately, those 2 hours have flown by. Okay, so let's see who is streaming, who we can send you amazing people to. Let's switch that to ending. And let's go... where are you? Here we are. And let's grab you. Okay, so... Yeah, there's a second one slightly earlier. My stream crashed part way into it, Miss Mist. So yeah, because I've had internet issues this week, and it was only fixed literally an hour before stream. Okay, so looks like Joker's been having a rough couple of days. Oh, I'm sorry, but we'll send a raid Mr. Joker's way, and hopefully he's doing okay. We raided Laura earlier in the week, so we'll let raid Mr. Joker this time. There'll be a normal stream. Oh, apologies, guys. We definitely need to send him some good vibes. Next week, I am due surgery on the Saturday, not tomorrow, the following Saturday. So the week after, I'm not sure on the Monday, Tuesday streams, but I will update you next week and as we go along. Okay, so I'll see you all then. But next week's streams will be as normal. Take care, have fun, and have a great weekend, everybody. And give Mr. Joker a bit of love, okay? Take care. Bye now.